Good morning. It is Monday, February 23rd, 2026. It's actually my birthday today. When I said February 23rd, I almost said my birth year. Yeah, I had to look at it again for the actual year we're in. So, it's my birthday today. We had a really nice weekend with my family. Uh, some more Olympics, which were capped off by an incredible U.S. gold medal game in men's hockey. Really, really fun to see the United States pull that off against Canada. A lot of my old teammates and friends obviously grew up in Canada, so we had some text message threads that were getting pretty heated throughout. But wow, what a win for those guys! Obviously not the level of upset like the Miracle on Ice 1980, but if for those of you that watched the game yesterday, Canada, at least in that game, was certainly the better team, and it was that's what makes hockey great. You get a goaltender, Connor Hellebuck, who just pretty much single-handedly kept the U.S. in that game for the second and third period, and then to win that in overtime, that's pretty awesome. So a nice birthday present for me to see the U.S. win a gold medal there. All right, great first week of reviews last week. So it's just I love this time of year. Anytime we do reviews, just catching up with many of you and the wonderful families that we help, and just fun to hear of the upcoming spring and summer plans, and reviewing the items that we do on our end. So. Looking forward to another good week this week. All right, markets last week up a touch, up a little bit. The news making the biggest headlines. Obviously, everything kind of surrounding the U.S. Supreme Court decision ruling against global tariffs under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act. All right, so a 6-3 decision. Ruling those tariffs under the International Emergency Economic Powers Act unconstitutional. All right, so from what I've read, this ruling was, in terms of probabilities, that this was the expected outcome, which is likely why there's been such a muted market response. Like, markets are so smart at just the probabilities of different outcomes. Markets are so smart. And then on that, obviously the White House comes out and then increase the tariffs to 15% on all trading partners, right, through a different section, right? So Section 122, the Trade Act of 1974, this new section that the White House is imposing tariffs on. So these tariffs can only be on for 150 days, right? So. And from what I've read, like that response was also widely expected, right? So in other words, priced into the market already, which is why this morning you don't see a lot of any wild swings, at least right now. The market will certainly digest developments of this. The other thing I read, with the tariffs, the ones that were implemented being shut down. Really it came out to roughly like 0.5% of the total U.S. global economy. So, when you put it in that perspective, not a huge deal. I feel like it's more more of a political issue than an economic one, if that makes sense. So, I don't know. We'll see the way things play out, the way markets move. The week ahead here we have. This is going to be an important number. So the Fed's preferred inflation metric, the PPI, so we'll receive that this week. Also some home sales. The NASDAQ will likely be following, obviously tech-heavy NVIDIA reports on Wednesday. So you'll almost certainly see a lot of volatility in the tech space throughout this week on that report. So questions, comments, concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to our team. We hope you have a great week. We'll talk to you soon. Thank you.